Hello, Richard from budgetguitarist.com. And today I'm going to shoot out some speaker cab simulators. All right, so Line 6 recently came out with version 3.5 for the whole Helix family, including the HX Stomp, which I personally love. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to play you 4 examples of a vintage 30. In the Line 6, I'm using the Cali 4x12 V30. And then that's the first example is going to be the brand new dual speaker Line 6 Cali 4x12 V30. And in a very traditional sense, I've got the SM57 on one of the speakers and a ribbon mic on the other speaker. So really typical. The second one is my own vintage 30 IR file, which I made, which if you're interested, you can go over to budgetguitarist.com. And right on the homepage, there's a free stuff section. You can find it there. You can download it for free if you like it. The third one is going to be my favorite Ownhammer Friedman 4x12 example, the 57D. So that's my favorite of the Ownhammers that I own. And then the final example is going to be the Legacy Cab, which is what the speakers were originally in the Helix stuff. Now, I can remember a certain YouTuber who shall remain nameless who put out a video or two about how there was never any reason to put IR files into Helix because the stock cabinets were good enough, and if you knew how to use them, then you would be fine. You don't need IR files, which, you know, I'm not the only one who disagreed with that statement. The stock cabinets in the Helix have never been all that great. I would call them acceptable. I would not call them great. A really good way to get a better sound out of your Helix has always been to use some really good IR files like the Ownhammer stuff. Well, now even Line 6 has come out and said, yeah, we have upgraded our speaker cabinets because they needed to be upgraded. And they've upgraded to some amazing IR files. So again, it's going to be, one is the Helix 2-speaker, new dual IR. 2 is going to be my own V30 IR file. 3 is going to be my favorite Ownhammer 4x12 Friedman V30. And then 4 is going to be the original Legacy cabinet, the Cali 4x12 V30. So you're going to have an opportunity to hear a brief sample of each, and then you can make up your own mind. Personally, I'm just going to put this out there right now. I think the new dual speaker cabinet sounds great. I think that my own IR file, Vintage 30, sounds great. I think the Ownhammer stuff sounds great. I think the Legacy cabinet doesn't sound anywhere near as good as any of those 3. Never did. And I think that the question a lot of people are asking are like, do you really need IR files anymore? Can you just use what comes in the Helix? And I would really say, you know, give them a listen. I mean, of those 3, I think they're all slightly different. I think they all would fit in different circumstances a little bit better. And since it's so easy to upload IR files into Helix, I would say, yeah, you know, if you've got some great IR files, give them a listen, shoot them out. The Line 6 cabinets are now, for the most part, just as good as the IR files that you can get elsewhere. But this is highly subjective stuff. Anyway, for all 4 circumstances, I have got a Marshall. Let me tell you what I got. So I've got the deluxe compressor, which I've set to kind of boost the gain before the amp. And then I've got the Brit Plexi Bright. Now for settings, the drive is on 2.1 and the master is all the way up. So again, I'm not trying for like super overdrive here. I'm trying for a clean sound that's also crunchy and breaking up. That 70s classic rock guitar sound. And I think that it really highlights the differences in the simulations. So let's check them out now. So there you go. That was, again, number 1, the new dual cab IR built into Helix in version 3.5. Number 2, my own vintage 30 IR file, which you can download at budgetguitarist.com. Number 3, my personal favorite Friedman 4x12 V30 Ownhammer file, the 57D. And number 4, the not as good as the others, legacy Cali 412 V30 that is built into the software. You can still use all the old legacy cabinets if you really want to. I'm not telling you you can't get a good sound with the legacy cabinets. I am telling you to listen to those 4 samples and make up your own mind. In my opinion, the legacy stuff, I'll probably never use them again, actually. The new stuff is so much better. But that's just my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, click thumbs up, click the bell, and I will see you again next Thursday at 5, because I'm going to roll out a Black Friday version. So it's going to come 1 day early. Then on Black Friday, if you want to, well, I'm gonna let you know about some deals that I think are pretty cool. Anyway, thanks again for watching. See you next Thursday at 5.